from iStampin.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am going to be showing you how I made this season's greeting card using some products from the holiday catalog. And this is actually the third project that my iStampin class will be making this Thursday. And as I said in my previous two videos, if you are local to Jacksonville, Florida, I will have the link in the description notes as to where you can find out more information about my meetup group. But it's going to be this Thursday, November 13th. All right, so this is just a very simple Christmas card. And I don't know, let me bring it up. There you go. You can see the texture, the embossing folder that I used on the Whisper White. So it's really simple. It was quick to make. So if you are looking for a card to make multiples of, this is a very easy one to make. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you are going to need to do is to get a piece of Lost Lagoon. And what I have done is I have just cut this in half. So this is going to measure 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it right in the middle, which is 4 1/4. And that makes our card base. Super simple. All right, and now what we are going to do is we're going to take a piece of Whisper White, and this panel is going to be 1/4 inch smaller than the note card. So this actually measures 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so it just layers on there just like that, and it gives you that nice border. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take the On Point texture embossing folder. Here it is. And so you can see it has these triangles all throughout the folder, different sizes, so that gives it a nice effect. So I'm just going to line it up here and get it centered, and then I'm going to run this through the Big Shot. Let me just get that, make sure it's even. Okay, and I'll be right back. So this is what it looks like after I've run it through the Big Shot. You can kind of see the texture. There we go. That gives you a good angle. And so it's just a really subtle, nice texture. What I'm going to do, because I have embossed on this, I'm going to use Fast Fuse. In my opinion, using Snail doesn't give it a good hold, but the Fast Fuse is a perfect adhesive for this. It's stronger than Snail. Not as strong as our sticky strip, and it's much easier to put on your cardstock. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm just going to make sure that I've got it all on there right. Okay, just like so. So there's the front of our card. All right, so next what we are doing is, if you see from this sample, I have two banners here. The thinner banner is in Real Red, and the thicker banner is in Crumb Cake, stamped in Crumb Cake. And I am going to be using the Bright and Beautiful stamp set. This is in our holiday catalog. Let me get you the other one. Okay, when you get it in the clear, it comes in 2 cases. So this is the Bright and Beautiful stamp set. So it has a nice greeting for the outside. You can either use both of those for the outside of your card or the inside. So that's really nice. It's really versatile. So this is the, we're going to be using Season Greetings. And so what I have done is I have a piece of Crumb Cake, and what I have done is I have cut this to 1 inch by 4. And this will allow me to have enough space to be able to do the banner notches on either end. So I'm just going to put this right here to make sure that I get a centered and straight impression on the Crumb Cake piece of cardstock. I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig, so I'm just using some temporary adhesive to make sure that this does not move. Have it all lined up. And now I'm taking my carrier sheet. And once I have it centered and straight, I'm just going to place my Stamp-A-Majig tool right here, and I'm going to remove the carrier sheet. And now I'm going to ink up the stamp in crumb cake and make sure you have it going the right way. And then what you want to do is you want to press down and don't remove the tool, because if you aren't happy with your results, you can go back. All right, and perfect. All right, so now what I'm going to do is just remove this. Okay. All right, now I'm going to work on the Real Red banner. And so I want this to be just a little bit longer, or excuse me, just a little bit shorter on either side, so probably like 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to eyeball that, and I'm using the banner punch to help me get those perfect notches. And so I just showed this in a quick tip video. So what you do is you just open it up, and you're going to slide the piece of paper from the top and just bring it out here. And so I'm just eyeballing this. You could definitely make little tick marks on there. And so you just want to get it centered and then just punch. And it makes the perfect banner notch. And then just repeat on the opposite side. And just get it centered and punch. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'm going to use my Fast Fuse again. So I'm just going to go just like that. A little bit shorter than in my sample, but that's okay. But I'm going to use my Fast Fuse again because I'm applying this to the text, to the embossing folder, so I want to make sure it gets a good stick. And I'm putting it up in the top third of the card, like so. Just make sure it's centered, just like that. All right, now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut this down and make the banner edges with my scissors. This is this piece is too wide to put into that banner punch, but you could use your square punch, your 1-inch square punch if you have one of those. But I'll just do this with my scissors since I have my scissors handy. And let's see, let's cut off about this much. Let me make this a little bit deeper. This is the one reason why I like that banner punch, is because you get, it's perfect every time. This is what I do. I go back and forth. Okay, that's good enough. So it's just going to go just like so. All right, and then I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. You can see my mistake. That's the nice thing about our cardstock, is that it's thick enough that if you make a mistake, you can turn it over and attempt it again. Just putting the dimensionals up here. And then I'm just going to center that onto the Real Red banner below. Just like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the frosted sequins embellishments. These are also in our holiday catalog. So this is a container full of little white snowflakes and 2 different sizes of silver sequins. So you can see how full this is. So you definitely get more than enough. But like I said, if you are wanting to make this for your holiday cards, you'll have plenty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Crystal Effects and just dab some glue onto the card in different spots to put the snowflakes on. And I've had quite a people ask me about this. This is the Quick Cuts Quick Stick. It looks a little bit different now, but I know that you can get it on Amazon. I think the colors are like white and blue. But I've had this for years and years. But you can get this on Amazon. I've seen it at Hobby Lobby, but it's perfect for this because it picks up these small little doodads and is just such an easy tool. So I'm putting the snowflakes on randomly onto the card. Oh, where did I put my glue? Oh, I think I got what happened. Put a little bit more right there. I must have touched it without realizing it. So there's the snowflakes, and then I'm going to put some of the sequins on there. And what I did is I chose one large one and then two of the small ones. And that is it, ladies. It is that simple. It's a super quick card. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could stamp this, wishing you a bright and beautiful Christmas and a new year that shines with happiness. That can be, that can go inside. You can stamp it in crumb cake, or you can do the Lost Lagoon for another tone on tone. So that, there's your card. But I hope you enjoyed this. It's, like I said, very easy. Most of the products that I used are in the holiday catalog, so if for any reason you have not received one in the mail yet, please let me know. You can go on over to my website, www.istampin.com, and fill out the contact information, or you can make a comment below and just let me know that you would like a catalog. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used today, please feel free to comment there as well, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all subscribing to my YouTube channel and that y'all enjoy my videos. That's nice to know that somebody enjoys them. I'm not making them just for myself. But anyway, ladies, have a great day, and I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.